Hey, Yankee fans. Good evening. On a little different show. At first, I thought it was the morning. And Real Bill, don't worry about it. I was up. Okay. How you doing? How's everybody in the chat doing? Jonathan, Real Bill, uh, just to name a few. How's everybody going? I'm sure everybody's a little happier now that the Yankees finally won a game in this century. It's about time. Took them 1 week. Um, there's a programming note, everyone. Remember, tomorrow night, the Yankees, not even on, not Yes, not Prime, not Apple, they're on Roku tomorrow night. So don't forget about that. And don't forget Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Sunday they're on Roku. I'm sorry about that. And that's at 11:35 in the morning. So you're really getting it. You're getting up for the bagels and coffee, and basically as soon as that's over, you're going to the Yankee game live. So just wanted to throw that out to you. Plus, we are going to go live on our wrestling channel on Sunday. We will let you know the exact time, and we've got a lot of stuff to talk about there. Possible losing the belts and taking away World Championship belts. There's a lot of stuff going on in the WWE to cover. So we're going to be doing that on Sunday. Press the like button here, everyone. Subscribe again. I really appreciate it. The more you do that, the more content that we do put out there. So again, it was a good day, pretty much. Yankees still made a few mistakes, but we're going to bring on our co-host Ken from The Ugly Truth, who did call the game, and he's got some good points and he's got some bad points. And also, everybody, we're doing this stream tonight because it was getting very annoying with the weather the way it is, everything going on with the storm. So hopefully we won't have that problem tonight. But let's bring Ken on. And then we'll also do an updated scoreboard for everyone. How you doing, Ken? Welcome.
Hey, how's it going? Another ducky day in paradise.
I know. Did we ever get a nice sunny day? We just had storms here that were unbelievable. I don't know what's going on with this weather. It stinks. Yeah, storm is over, Jonathan. It's taking a coffee break. Well, anyway, first of all, we finally did it, Ken. They finally won a game, and now tomorrow, we start a new series. So, talk to us about the game today. Your do's and your don'ts.
Well, the Yankees won. So we broke that 6-game losing streak. That was good. Rodon pitched. Got a little bit of mixed bag with that. He gave up 3 solo home runs, and that ugly animal has started to rear its head again. Today was actually a very weird day when it comes to baseball in general for the Yankees. The Yankees lost their challenge in the first inning on a bogus review, which I don't know how they got it wrong in New York, but they definitely got it wrong with Cody Bellinger sliding into second ahead of Zach Neto. So we lost our challenge in the first inning, but we did score a run to even it up at 1-1. Then the next inning, in inning 2, Rodon gives up his second solo home run of the game. It's like, geez, this is going to be one of them games. Then we broke through with back-to-back jacks and went up 4-2, and it stayed that way for the longest. Some of the unusual things that I saw in the game, I can't remember the player's name. He was an Angel who swung at a third strike. He knew that he swung at it, and they went to confirm the call at third base. The guy was walking to the dugout, and the umpire said, check swing.
Uh-huh.
I was like, you got to be kidding me. The guy knows he struck out. He's walking to the dugout. How the hell do you make that call?
Wow.
But the umpire says, oh, yeah, it was a ball. And then 2 pitches later, the guy gets on base.
Of course.
So it's like, wow, they got a freaking freebie on that one. Then Aaron Judge swings at a pitch, clearly misses it, hits off the back of the catcher's glove. It should have been the third strike. And umpire says, foul ball. That play is not reviewable because the coaches in the Angels dugout were losing it. And the catcher said, he didn't hit that. That hit my glove. So 3, maybe 4 pitches later, Judge blasts a double, his first hard contact since the Royals series, or since the Crochet hit.
Right.
Loizaga is pitching on the mound. He has a 111-mile-an-hour ball hit directly back at him. Damn thing takes the glove off of his hand. Ball ricochets to DJ. DJ throws the guy out at first in the nick of time. It's like, you got to be kidding. I haven't seen anything like that, and I don't know when. Anderson, the starting pitcher for the Angels, takes a shot, 110-mile-an-hour shot off his shin bone that ricochets into foul territory. As they come out and look at this guy, you can see visibly on his forward stocking that his leg is bleeding. But the guy gutted it out. He stuck it out and continued to pitch the inning out until I think it was the 6th because he got pulled.
Yeah.
But he was pitching a fair game, but he wanted to gut it out, and he did it. And then the play that freaking the beat all ends just cost me to lose it. Volpe on second, Wells on first. DJ the Machine up to bat. 2 outs, 3-2 count. And you know that the runners are going to be released to take off as soon as the pitch is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what does Wells do? Wells takes off while the pitcher's still holding the ball. So, of course, they throw it to first, and Wells goes barreling in head first to second. So Volpe is hung out there like a dead duck. He's got no choice. He's got to get to third. Of course, he's not going to make it, and he gets thrown out at third. End of the inning.
Well, it sounds like it was definitely a weird game, but at least we won it. At least the Yankees won the game. That's the
yeah. I mean, we won it, but there was just some oddities of it. I mean, I've been watching baseball for God knows how long, and I haven't seen this many things in a singular game. And you got that feeling that, man, is karma about to boomerang on us again?
What aren't you missing? Also, didn't they put on the top for 8 minutes and then brought it back and then took it off?
That was in the second inning. We went into an 8-minute rain delay.
Oh my God!
The ground crew. I mean, it was like they were doing a Chinese fire drill or something. They bring this tarp out, they roll it out, and by the time that the grounds crew got the tarp to cover the first base side, they were pulling it right back off.
That's funny. And it was funny too. The other rain delay, it was priceless. Chisholm's reaction was like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" And I saw that as another funny. It was just one of those games. Maybe the Yankees, it was in the karma that if they're going to start winning, this is a game you could come back and look at and laugh a little bit. But let's go over some of the battings, little wake up call for some of these hitters. Goldschmidt had 4 at bats, 2 hits, and a home run. Bellinger had a nice game, 3 hits and an RBI, 1 K. Judge, the last at bat, he hit a double and a 3 at bats. Stanton, 3 at bats and an RBI. Dominguez pinch runner, he came up, he scored a run. Chisholm, 4 at bats, 2 hits, and a K. Volpe, 3 at bats, 1 RBI. Wells, 3 at bats, 1 hit, 1 RBI. LeMahieu, 4 at bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 K. Grissom had a pretty decent game down batting ninth. 3 at bats, 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and a home run. So they had a total of 12 hits. They struck out only 6 times today. So, that's an accomplishment. As far as the pitching, Rodon went 6 full innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 7 Ks, and a walk, and, of course, a couple of home runs. Mark Leiter went 1 inning, gave up goose eggs. Loizaga, one inning, gave up 1 hit. And D. Williams came in and is looking much better, 3 Ks. And he's from a 10-point, almost 11-point ERA. He's now down to 5.27. He's made great strides. And the other good news of the day was that it's a very good possibility that Weaver will be activated tomorrow, because they brought down the pitcher they brought up today that a lot of people didn't even know who the heck he was. So he came up for a cup of coffee and left with a bagel. So he's gone. So it looks like Weaver is going to be now. A lot of people are asking, Ken, who is going to close? Is it still hands down Weaver, or do you have to give Williams a little kudos here?
No, Williams been getting the job done. Honestly, I would prefer to see Weaver as a setup guy, because he is capable of actually going 2 innings. So he could be that Swiss Army knife that comes in the 7th if we're in a jam, to lock it down and then pitch the 8th out.
So you're saying you'd like to see Loizaga in the 6th inning, give you 1 inning?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
More than capable of handling a 6th inning.
Mm-hmm.
He actually looked pretty good coming in today.
Yeah.
Didn't have that.
He looked relaxed. He looked ready to go.
Didn't have that overthrowing thing. He didn't walk batters or hit anybody. And actually, he might have hit somebody. Somebody got hit. I can't remember who did.
Devin Williams did that. Williams.
Okay. I knew one of the last few pitchers hit a batter.
Yeah.
But, honestly, the back end, I think I'm pretty confident in. I still don't have any confidence in Ian Hamilton. That dude scares the crap out of me every time he touches the ball and thinks about going onto the field.
Well, we have every right to feel that way.
He generally starts out either hitting the first batter or walking the guy, and invariably that person comes around to score.
Mm-hmm.
So my preference, if we're going to move a rotation arm down to AAA, I mean, they already sent the one kid down, but if we bring somebody else up, I would have no compunction about moving Hamilton down to the minors, or even including him as part of a trade package.
Yeah, and he may end up going someplace like Philadelphia. That's where he may go. Jonathan's reporting about Cam Schindler, 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Fastball sat at 97.4 and had a 36% whiff rate on his pitches combined. Looks like a big leaguer. Just needs to be a little bit more consistent with his command. So I think that they're probably going to be asking for Ken in some of these trade. If the Yankees are very serious in bringing someone in, so that should be an interesting.
If you're going to trade a pitcher like him with 6 years of control, you're not going to trade him for a rental, and the player has got to be
Right.
probably a decent bat, probably in the package for a third baseman that you're looking for that hits from the right side. On Jason's show the other day, I mentioned a guy from the White Sox who plays third base as right-handed bat.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not a free agent until 2029, and that's Miguel Vargas, and he's on a $770,000 contract. So that guy's got quite a few years of control, and I could see a pitcher like Schlittler being moved in that type of a deal. Gives us a guy that is possibly a leadoff hitter, something that we've been desperately needing. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream. But there are assets out there, and there is enough players out there that I think that the Yankees can add without really busting the bank, and improve ourselves around the fringes and on the bench.
Okay, well, hopefully the Yankees will definitely be, active either before the trade deadline or during the trade deadline. I do want to give a couple of updated scores. The Atlanta Braves are all over the Mets again, 6-1, bottom of the sixth. The Orioles and the Rays are 1-1, top six. The Pirates and the Tigers are 4-4, again delayed in the ninth. And a little bit later on, you have the Astros and A's, the Padres and the Dodgers. The finals today: the Twins 12, the Reds 5. Washington Nationals 4-3 over the Rockies. The Pirates, the Tigers beat the Pirates 9-2 in Game 1. The Cardinals beat the White Sox 5-4. Milwaukee 8, the Cubs 7. The Royals 4, the Texas Rangers 1. The Diamondbacks all over the Blue Jays 9-5. The Giants 2-1 over the Guardians. In final in 10, the Cardinals beat the White Sox 8-6. And another final, the Red Hot Phillies, who started 3-game series in Philadelphia against the Mets tomorrow night, beat the Marlins 2-1. So one team's going in hot, and one team's going in very cold. That should be an interesting series. So that's that's the full. That is the full scoreboard for today, everyone. Like you said, finally, Yankee fans could sleep tight a little bit. We finally got a win in the win column, and hopefully there's a lot more to go from there. So, we're really hopping and hoping that this is the start of something. Sean, no, we weren't talking about Warren, but Warren, I don't know. I guess he'd be a trade candidate. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. If it came down to Clark Smith and Warren, who would you guys like to keep? If you could
Warren.
keep, who would you keep?
Without a doubt, Warren. I'm not moving him.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, you're right. That's the way I feel. Clark Smith still scares me. Hey, welcome, Tommy, back to the stream. Really nice.
I mean, if you really look at it, Schmidt is the same pitcher that he was 4 years ago. He has difficulty closing out hitters, often gets to a 2-0-2 count, and either walks them or gives up a hit while his pitch count is elevating. He just doesn't have a strikeout pitch, at least not one that he's confident in throwing. And his pitch count is often high. He doesn't make it third time through the rotation or through the lineup. So, those are negatives to me. Does he interpret well out of the bullpen? Well, if he can't strike people out, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
He could give you length. But this kid, Warren, of all minor league pitchers, he leads the entire baseball for minor leaguers in strikeouts. And it's not even close.
Right.
of course, he has growing pains, so he's going to take his lumps here and there. But in the long run, I think that Warren has the capability of actually being a solid number 3.
Possible. Definitely possible.
And I mean, I look at Schmidt and I see him as a 4-5 at best.
Yeah.
But he's filling a 3 slot right now, and it's killing us.
No, you're right. The pitching matchups against the Orioles. Have you had a chance to take a look? And what do you think?
I looked at tomorrow night's matchup, and they have Sugano coming up against Max Fried.
Yeah, he usually gives us fits.
Yep, Sugano is one of those classic Japanese pitchers who throws the ghost forkball, and we can get on top of him if we stay patient. If we're not chasing, we'll be fine. If we do the stuff that we've been doing over the last 6 games, it could be a long, ugly night for us.
Yeah,
Max will give us distance, and he took a ridiculous loss his last outing, but it could happen. I mean, it depends on our hitting approach. Hitting is the pinnacle at this point.
There is some good news in Yankee land, by the way. The Orioles have just taken a 4-1 lead against Tampa Bay, now bottom 6. But remember, the other night, the Orioles were winning 8-0 and blew the game. So I'm only giving half a good news. Hopefully, it'll be full good news in a couple of innings. So let's see how that goes. But right now, the Orioles have a 4-1 lead. And, and then tomorrow we are playing them. So things are moving along. And tonight should be another good game with the Padres and the Dodgers as they battle it out front and center. So I'm probably sure that game is probably on the MLB network, or if you have, of course, MLB.TV. So one way or the other, you're going to be able to see that game. I'm going to be blocked out for most of the Orioles series, says Real Bill.
Yeah, because that's for Bill and I. We're in a blackout zone for Baltimore. It's aired over the Masson network, and if you don't have it, then you're out of luck because you won't be able to stream it through MLB TV unless you set up a VPN. But for me, I have Masson, so I will be calling the game tomorrow night, but it'll be from the house because I don't have the TV out there in the shop, and I tried calling off the Masson net during the last time we had the Orioles, and my play-by-play was two batters behind, trying to go off of my TV in the Roku box out there. So I can't call a game like that being that far behind. So I'll be in the house calling it. So there may be some noises in the background, but I will be there.
Okay, good. Okay. Now Roku, if I have it, but it is free, right?
Yes.
For Roku is free. Okay.
Yep.
So you can't just go. You just can't go. You have to go on there, right? You can't just get it on, let's say, the MLB.TV or anything like that.
Nope. There are smart TVs that have the app. Roku has an app.
Yes,
and folks that have the app can go on there and stream everything, all their content. Most of it's free. So.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I would love to call that game on Sunday, but again, in my, it doesn't have it. It's a big TV, a smart TV, but it doesn't have the capabilities of giving me that. I tried already today, and they told me no, the TV won't get it. So, more than likely, I could probably get it on my phone, but it's just too distracting and too small on the phone. So it's very, very difficult. So I'm going to stay with the pregame and the postgame.
You're gonna have to include the pregame on Sunday with your early show,
with my early show. Yes,
because that game starts at 11:35. So,
really.
yeah,
That's true. Yes. Well, I don't know.
and we have your ill-famed game on Saturday. We have a Saturday afternoon 105 game, and
that's strange for Baltimore because usually in Maryland they play a night game.
Yep.
Saturday.
So but they're going to have Eflin matching up with Clark Schmidt, my least favorite starter.
Well, Eflin's not that great. I mean, they can pounce on him. They can pounce on him.
And then Sunday, our matchup is going to have Kremer versus Will Warren.
Yeah, Kramer could be a good one, but he's also a lefty, and I think some of the Yankee hitters will just hit fine against him.
Actually, Kremer's righty.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, that's right. I thought he was a lefty, Kramer.
Well, I tell you what, Paulie G would like it if he was a lefty.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely.
Hey, Nathan.
Yeah, we have an old flame over here. The Big N is here. How you doing?
Hey, sorry. What's up, Ken? What's up, Joe? How you doing?
How's it going?
Right. Hey, guys, if you guys want some Yankees insight, Gary Phillips, the Yankees reporter, is live on our Job in the Mouth show right now talking about Yankees. So if you guys want any Yankees insight.
Well, are you listening?
Huh?
Are you listening?
Yeah, I was working the backstage. Ken, I'm their PR manager for the show, right?
No, really?
Yeah.
That was a joke. Yeah, I knew that. So you can't tell us any insight that you're hearing from there live from Job in the Mouth?
Well, they said Luke Weaver will be coming back soon. That's one. Either tomorrow. But he also said that he asked Aaron Boone today if he's willing to split time between Devin Williams and Luke Weaver at the closer position. But Boone didn't answer that one. He said so.
Wow,
he's not touching that. You know better than that.
Yeah, but hey, he's giving some pretty good answers on the show. So if you guys want to tune in there also.
Yeah, well, what I usually do is if I miss some of it, I go back on the tape and then I listen that way. I listened for a while before my stream started.
Yeah, sorry guys that unfortunately Alex Centron had to reschedule today for another day because I guess Houston was playing today, so he has to do it either on an off day or during the All-Star break.
Sure, no problem. Listen, they're currently on a team, so you got to go with what they tell you. I mean,
but Corey Hart is confirmed for next week, Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
You know what, Joe? I heard that the fans were so upset about the Centron cancellation that they took his pictures and lit them on fire. They had a freaking Alex Centron barbecue protesting.
God.
Oh my God! CJ cards.
As a matter of fact, there's the number one conspirator right there. I'd boot CT right off the thing for having the Alex Centron conspiracy movement.
What about those Yankees finally?
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
You know what? I would give them a clap when they play a clean game.
That may not
because that game was anything but clean. I think God was having mercy on us today.
Yeah.
Especially at the rate that Rodon was giving up solo home runs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. How do you know that we have Nitin on the line? Nothing but noise. Nothing but noise.
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
I don't know.
Hey, Nitin.
Yeah.
They have this incredible invention. They're called earbuds.
I know.
so you could drop one in your ear and we don't got to worry about noise.
Oh, I'm trying to get Joe riled up here.
Yeah, I'll get you riled up. I almost
You know-
strangled Jonathan today, but that's okay.
You know what? I shake my head at about Joe all the time.
Oh, here we go.
He puts his head up and down with his Yankee hat on, and you see that big Circle Death sticker right on the top of it, on the
That's
brim.
right, and I'm proud of it. I'm not going to take it because Tino Martinez signed right around it. So
No,
If I take
really?
it off-
Wait, on the hat?
yeah. So I can't take it off, and I'm proud of it. I like it. So
You should have had your powder puff pink freaking marker there so you could sign with that.
I didn't have it. I got it I actually got it as a gift for my retiring from one of his doctors.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a choice.
One thing I wanted to point out, though, is I wanted to ask Ken and Joe about this. Didn't it seem like once Blake came out and talked to Rodon, it seemed like he cooled down, and from that point on, his game was pretty good today. But before that mound visit, Rodon was coming a little unglued there. But I think
Blake didn't come out to calm Rodon down. Blake came to keep Rodon from being thrown out of the game because he was mouthing off to the umpire. And the way that they've been heave-hoing Yankees and coaches, it was about to happen.
Yeah, I didn't really watch the game because I had like a bunch of meetings today, so I didn't really get to watch the game.
Yeah, Mr. President over here. Every 2 minutes, I got a meeting. I got a meeting. I got a meeting. You're a broken record, but you're the man. You're in the Thunder. You're at here. You're at.
So, Joe, I don't know if you know that my team and I gave the green light for CT to join you for Corey Hart.
For who?
So we gave CT Cards a green light to join you for the Corey Hart interview on Monday.
Yeah, and Nitin's team asked about me, and they get a big fingerprint. They gave me the number 1 sign. So I'm like, wow, I can't even make it on NR Media.
Yeah, but so Joe, CT Cards will also be joining you with Corey Hart.
Okay, but who's CT? I don't know the guy. Oh, there you are. Okay, I wasn't sure.
CT who? Wait, what?
CT oh, wait a minute. I thought he didn't have a beard or so. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I shaved for the Alex interview. I did. I trimmed up and everything.
That's a shave?
I was ready to go. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make myself look good today for this. So I even trimmed and stuff.
High and tight works very good.
Yes.
There you go. You guys are something else, man.
What's
you
up,
really
John?
are.
What's up, Bill? What's up, everyone in the chat? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, John Ferrazzo here on the in the chat over here on the phone. He's saying, "Oh, we finally got off the schneid. For once, they won a game, but it took rain. It took all kinds of stuff to finally get it done. Well, you know what? They did it. They won. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter how they did it. It's like a home run. Just goes over the wall. You could say it was 500 feet or 323 feet. It doesn't matter. They won the game. End of story. And this time I give it a pass because they've been so lousy and worthless the past week. I wouldn't let anything bother me today. But start tomorrow and they start that crap again, then you'll hear from me. Today they get a pass.
Yada, 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 yada.
That's right. That's right. Today's a pass.
Hey, Goldie.
We don't talk batty about them because they needed this win. Forget about it. Otherwise, I think Hal would have jumped out of the press box tomorrow.
Forget about it.
We had Goldie and Grishko back to back. Belly, had 3 hits today. That single in the bottom of the 7th really sealed the deal, scoring Grishman, and then the Judge with the double. That I hope that got Judge going because I think that was better than Judge having a home run, in my opinion. With Judge getting that double just to get going, and then the bottom of the 8th, you had Jazz with the bunt. We actually bunted, guys. Think about that. Like we've been all joking in the streams and in the chat about not being able to bunt. Well, Jazz had a good bunt today. It would to make bases loaded. Volpe grounded out but got an RBI, and then Wells popped up at that equal an RBI too. So, you know, the thing I wanted to ask you guys about was what do you think about that call with Belly going to second base and they
No, you
reviewed
missed the
play?
beginning of the show.
Oh, I did. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, Ken was going la-la over it.
Oh, okay. Because I was angry about that too. I was angry.
I mean, it's 7 blind mice in New York. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 7 umps look at 10 different camera angles and still somehow come back saying that he's, you know, he's out. I don't know. I don't get it. It is what it is, I guess. So.
I'm telling you.
I mean, if they're going to review it and they get it wrong, why have the review at all?
I agree. It kills them.
I mean, there are at least 4 distinct instances this season that they have utterly blown calls with the Yankees, and I'm sure that it's not just the Yankees.
No.
Hey, Lou, how you doing? You told us the Yankees were going to win today. Well, sooner or later, Lou, you'd be right. I mean, they got to win a game before the year's out. I mean, come on. No, but that's good. No, you did say it, and I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you're sticking with the team. Some of these people on the chat, man, you had to beg them to stay on because they wanted to go watch My Little Margie. So it got to the point where
Hey, Joe,
that's my
I
name.
got a message from Fan Addicts. They said that your Juan Soto jersey and your Mets hat are on the way.
Oh, please.
Fanatics.
Yeah.
I don't even know who they are.
Speaking of Fanatics, tomorrow in the weekend is Fanatics Fest in New York. Javis.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah,
those
Joe, you had mentioned that.
As long as they can send that to me as long as they put in Tiffany Stratton in there, I'm happy.
No,
You can give me all the Met things you want.
No, Tiffany Stratton is mine, and Nikki Bella is mine too.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, big man over there.
Remember, Nithin's the ladies' man. Remember, we talked about this.
No, you're getting Bailey. And you're getting Charlotte Flair.
Oh, Charlotte Flair. Okay.
You can have those two. Next, you're going to tell me you want Mariah May too. You're not getting her either. So there.
So what
Send
did you
me
guys,
anything you want. Just make sure that she's in the package.
so what did you guys think of Williams' ninth inning there?
Well, you can't do any work. You can't do any better.
15 pitches, 3 strikeouts. I would take that any day.
Sean Browning says Stephanie McMahon. Oh, that's a given. That's a given. I grew up with her at Madison Square Garden. She's a doll. She's unbelievable. And yeah, you're right. To me, she's top 5. Well, we have another star here. So in this show, I'm bringing out the crew. Look at this. My God, any more?
What's up, Jonathan? How you doing?
Well, apparently some
You guys are
people.
going to throw me off.
Apparently, some people in the chat wanted me to come on today.
So go ahead. Mountain of information or misinformation. Go ahead.
Or misinformation. The only good information that I got today was Carlos Lagrange had a career high 12 strikeouts over 5 in the 3rd inning in Somerset.
Mm-hmm.
So they had 2 of them that along with Ken.
They had 2 good pitching outings. One and Schlittler, and one with.
So let's get the bums out of here that we have here and bring them up.
Yeah, I told Jason that they should call up Schlittler this. I would not trade him, although he's going to be the topic of a lot of trade. I would not trade Schlittler or Lagrange.
I agree.
Yeah, no, it's
The Yankees need young pitching. They have young pitching, and if they want to control the payroll, they need to trust that that the young pitchers will come through.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I agree.
Totally agree. Nitin is sitting back there. You see half of his face. You
Yeah,
only
I'm
see
sure.
you only see his glasses.
He's like that.
There, you have a
I'm sure-
body.
I'm sure
Hey,
Nitin knows Littler and Legrand better than I do.
And now CT card is half. CT card is half now.
you know, you're back in town, and you haven't done what you were supposed to, and that is where's my delicacies.
No desserts for you, Joe.
No soup for you. No soup for you.
Nope.
Man, oh man, you guys. I'm telling
So
you.
what about an idea that if Jesus gets called up, what about playing him at third base?
Wait, who?
Rodriguez.
Jesus Rodriguez? Yeah. But
You
I'd
were
rather-
more likely. You were
I'd
more
rather-
likely to see Jesus Rodriguez on the trade block than you are as a Yankee.
I would rather have Suarez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with Nitin on that. Suarez, yeah.
Well, we got another 6 weeks before the deadline, maybe less.
Yeah, but you know that the Yankees are actively pursuing right now as we speak.
Of course, as they should be.
Yeah, but what I mean, as you get closer, it's going to get harder and harder and harder, and they're
Yes.
going to demand more and more and more. That's the problem.
Well,
You know what, Joe? I think that we are looking at off-topic characters, not the frontline guys. You know that they're talking like Peralta or Batista, the frontline guys, because you know that the Yankee tax is alive and well, and cash doesn't pay that tax.
Right.
But you look at some of the secondary type pitchers to augment the bullpen. I mean, I've been reading article after article about the Yankees showing interest in bringing IKF back.
You said you wouldn't mind that, right, Ken? You said that?
Now, if they play him at third base, if they try to play him at shortstop or any other crazy position, no. The guy for Pittsburgh and for Toronto played second and third. He's done fairly well at both positions.
Mm-hmm.
My preference would be he's a Gold Glove third baseman. Put him at third and put Jazz back where he belongs at second.
Yeah, that's true.
Jazz has the quickest release that's out there, and he makes double plays like the stuff is going out of there. I saw the trade articles for Chapman, and do you seriously think that the Yankees are going to unload Dominguez on that deal?
No.
I don't think there's any chance whatsoever.
No.
Part of this time of the season, the things that I get agitated with are a lot of these so-called experts put these puff pieces out to draw clicks because they obviously didn't research or have any sense about it.
Right. No, I would. There's no way the Yankees could do that. Absolutely no way.
No.
I mean, to trade Dominguez after the hype and after all this, and you better get somebody right. You better get somebody right. Guys, I have an update. Bottom of the 8th, the Braves lead the Mets now 7-1, and the Orioles in the top of the 7th are leading the Tampa Bay Rays 4-1.
I have Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, real quick. What do you call it?
I don't know. What do we call it?
No, NBA Finals update. Pacers up 60-42 against OKC in second quarter.
boy.
Wow.
Here we go. We're going to head to a game 7.
Yeah.
I have that game on in the background.
That game 7. Oh, what happened with the hockey? Did the Panthers win?
Panthers won. Panthers won the championship again.
And
Back to back.
Panthers won. Yeah.
Wow.
Back, belly to belly.
So it's the first team that won back-to-back since the Yankees in 2 different sports.
Yep.
Wow, Panthers, man. Wow. That's a. Now let me. I'm trying to remember here. Did they win? Did they beat the same team both years?
Yes.
They beat Edmonton both times, right?
Edmonton
Wow.
was on last year. Yep.
Well, next year they're not going for 3. That's for sure. Got to get people like the Rangers out there again. Let's go.
Well, the Rangers need to do a lot of improvements.
Yeah.
Real Bill, enjoy the game.
Yeah.
The question that I have for you is, did you complete the raccoon hunt?
I send Bill and his wife positive vibes, healing vibes.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night, Real Bill. Enjoy the game.
Bill, how's your wife doing?
I think she said
She had 2 surgeries today.
Oh wow.
She's at home in a bit of pain. Doctor says that it should alleviate later this evening. So those are plus notes.
Yeah.
excellent. Prayers for her, Real Bill. And let's hope tomorrow is a beautiful day for each and every one of us.
Yes.
So go enjoy. Oh, here it is. My son is out there now. The raccoon got into the trash. So there's your answer.
I told him dual truck batteries hooked in parallel with the mesh laid across the ground. That'll take care of the raccoon's little butt post haste.
There you go.
Bill thought that it would be good to go out with the 22 and go raccoon kill that way, but
well,
Right now, there's an injury delay in the Baltimore-Tampa game.
What happened?
Nothing, no word yet. It just says injury delay.
Oh, you don't know which team?
Nope. I'm watching it. I'm looking on MLB.com.
Oh, okay.
They haven't announced it yet.
Cool. Well, guys, looking ahead to the Orioles series, what do you see? Do you see the old Yankees coming back here and kicking some, you know what?
I'm hoping so.
Yeah, and do you want it? I mean, can we see a possibility of the same lineup 2 days in a row? Is that possible?
not going to happen tomorrow.
Wow, probably not. You're right. Probably not.
Well, I think, in my opinion, the Yankees, obviously a division game, and hopefully the tonight's win can help them get the confidence back to start a winning streak. But the Orioles always play us tough, no matter what their record is or no matter how bad their team is. They always play us tough, just like the Red Sox. So going into, I think this is going to be an important series for the Yankees, in my opinion, just to get the confidence back. So hopefully they can take 2 out of the 3 or sweep, but 2 out of the three would be nice. And then I'm hoping today's 7-run game can obviously help them get the thing back. So, but it's gonna be a tough series. I mean, I'm not. It's not gonna be a cakewalk. Orioles are always usually tough against us. So
yeah, I agree with Nathan. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough series.
They have Sugo on the mound. He's a right-handed pitcher. Today's lineup was the left-handed countermeasure. So in tomorrow's lineup, you should see Dominguez in there. I'm not sure if they'll try to squeeze Rice into it or not. I hope not. But I don't know how many days they're going to want to try to run Stanton back-to-back, so it may be an option.
Well, Rice has a couple of home runs in that ballpark, by the way. Matter of fact, we did a game. We called a couple of games that he homered.
Yep.
But and a big end there. I should have asked Kip if he was going to the Yankees-Cincinnati series next week.
Yeah.
Because the Yankees are going to Cincinnati next week.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's in Arizona.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. By the way, what do you call it? Will Warren and Fernando Cruz was at Woodbridge today.
Oh,
They
nice.
were there today.
Yep.
Cool.
How could they be at Woodbridge when the Yankees are playing a game?
After the game,
We're paying these guys to go hang out at a freaking bar while we're playing.
they're doing
No,
signings.
after.
We paid we book them to do signings at venues for fans, and unfortunately I wasn't there, but I was at the Trenton game. But but they were both there after the game.
Hey, Nathan, I got a question for you.
Hmm.
If I send you a pair of Yankee boxers, can you get some signatures on it, brother?
Oh my God!
No,
I'm
no,
not.
no can do.
I'm not touching her boxers. What the heck?
I didn't say they were going to be dirty boxers.
No,
How did we get here? How did we get here?
I don't know. We're talking about boxer shorts now. For the top of the hat,
I'm too
boxer
sexy
shorts.
for my body.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. You okay? Ready for this?
Yeah, that's if I want to drive Joe crazy, I just start doing the finger dance, and he'll kick me off, and I'll be done.
You said it right before I did. Don't tempt me. Yeah, I know, Dev. I keep forgetting that they're in New York. I keep saying the Orioles. So keep correcting me because I forget. I'm not as young as I used to be. No,
That's for sure.
I'll keep quiet, you
Hey.
peanut gallery out there.
So, what do you guys think about Weaver coming back? What do you think the decision's going to be?
I think it sucks. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, let him stay away another 3 years.
But I mean, do you think we're going to have Weaver take back over the closer role? Do you think we're going to
No,
have Williams in the closer role?
no.
I think Williams is going to stay in the closer role until he shows you can't do it anymore.
I agree.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm with you on that, Jonathan. What do you think, Ken?
Williams was brought here to be a closer. He has been effective. Handled everything since Weaver's been gone. Weaver has the versatility of multi-inning pitching, so he could be a very good back into the rotation guy where he's locking down. Say we have a fire going in the 7th. He comes in the 7th, cleans up the mess, can pitch the 8th.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we have 2 innings locked down, and then we bring Williams in for the freaking slam dunk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And as Lasagna, I got no compunction about bringing Lasagna in the 6th inning of a game because he is doing just fine.
Yeah.
So you start adding length with these type of arms, the easier time that we've got to have. But you got to have folks that are reliable too, like Ian Hamilton. I don't know when the hell I would be comfortable bringing him into a game.
Maybe when they're winning 10-0.
Yeah. Thank
Well,
you,
losing
Jonathan.
Yeah.
And why is it so hard to say Loizaga's name?
Loizaga.
It's not hard, but I just like calling him Lasagna.
Low Loizaga, right?
Loizaga.
You think about food a lot then?
No, in the military, everybody wears a name tape with their name on it, and you don't want to just call people by their last names. And like when I was a chief or senior chief or master chief, I made up nicknames for everybody.
Yeah, no, that's cool. No, lasagna's a pretty fair name. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure he gets a couple laughs with that. And then
maybe you should send him a cooked batch from your house.
The Yankee meals, they have lasagna. So when they do, the guy's going, "Hey, we're eating lasagna tonight. We have no closer. We have no 7th or 8th inning guy."
Yeah.
So there. No, but guys, so we're going into an hour in the Scream, and just some words on the upcoming series. Your thoughts. What do the Yankees really, what realistically they can do? And let's start with Jonathan. You start us off.
What they can do in the next series in Baltimore?
Yep.
I'm
They seem
hoping
like they're
for.
getting hurt with the bats.
I'm hoping the Yankees can sweep them.
Me too.
I think they have a realistic opportunity to sweep, especially if the bats start to wake up like they did today.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
They
game
just
one,
have the Yankees defense just have to be on point and not be stupid.
Yeah, because we have Max on the mound for the game one, and as long as the defense is right there, we're good. I think we're good.
As long as the defense is good behind Max Fried. I think it's going to be a solid game for the Yankees.
Hey, Joe, I need
Yeah.
to go tuck a little man in. I'll be back in a sec.
No, we're gonna call it a night anyway. We're an hour in the stream, and we're going to 10 o'clock, and we're gonna be on tomorrow morning. So, we did some post game today, so we're good. Thank you. We'll see you in the
Thank you.
morning.
Take care, Ken.
Yes, sir.
See you, Ken.
Go ahead, guys. Who's next? CT, go ahead.
I'm with Jonathan. With as long as our defense comes through for Max. Max is, as we all know, ground ball pitcher. He always hits in the ground balls, and as long as our defense is good, I think we're good. And I think today our offense finally connected. It was the first time I saw our offense connect since Game 2 of the Kansas City series. So it's been, close to a week since we've seen our team. Our team's offense play like this. I think we awoken the beast, if you want to call it that. So I think going into the series against the Orioles, that I think this team has something to prove, and I think we'll see it in this series. So I think this is going to be good. I have positive vibes about this. So let's go.
Okay, Nathan, how about you?
I mean, like I said, it's not going to be a cakewalk against the Orioles, even though it doesn't matter what the record says. They always play us tough, and going into Max Fried is pitching tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a good way to start the series. So hopefully, our ace can keep it going for us and start a winning streak here. And hopefully, the offense from today can keep it going. So, so I feel confident Max Fried tomorrow. I think he's going to get it done for us. Probably go 8 innings, I think, and then the offense will come up big for him. I do feel confident, but like I said, it's not going to be a cakewalk. You got take the Orioles play is tough, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we all chimed in. I believe they'll have a very good series. I really think that today was the start of something big.
I agree.
We got to think positive. Tomorrow morning, guys, please come at 8:30 in the a.m. We'll discuss the Orioles season. We'll talk about anything going on with the Yankees or any team overnight.
No.
And we're ready for the weekend. And just remember all different times for the Yankee games, which we'll go over with you tomorrow morning. So with that in mind, everybody, final thoughts. Jonathan?
I thought my final thoughts. I'm hoping to get a good night's sleep tonight.
Well, we are too. We need you. We need you healthy in the morning. CT.
I think we got momentum going. We need the momentum shift, and we have it happening after today's game. I really look forward to this series against the Orioles, and I think this is our moment to get ourselves back on track as this series. If we can win, if we can win this series, we don't have to sweep. We just need to win this series, and I think we're back on track.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah. No, definitely right on track. Do we get all Let's Go Yankees before we sign off?
Let's go Yankees.
Go Yankees.
Go Yankees.
That's what I want to hear. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for spending a part of your day with us all over the place. I really appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow morning with bagels, coffee, pancakes, and everything that you like.
And
Beef.
And we'll share it together.
delicacies also.
There you go, the delicacies. But no, really, everyone, please stay healthy. God bless you all in the chat, all the content people, each and every one of you. Most importantly, God bless America.
Yep.
Go Yankees, and take care, everyone. Enjoy your Thursday night. See you Friday morning, bright and early. Good night, everyone.